Let me tweet this out. Let me tweet the thing. Yay, live and stuff. Ash and Loki and they are in the hallway playing fetch. Our doggo is a very talented doggo and sometimes plays fetch with himself, but he has a friend now to play fetch with him. You guys, anybody who heard about the ham stealing incident? Like, Dash is now all about, oh, you're such a good boy. And he's both a ham stealer and a good boy. Just kind of getting everything set up. Hi, Dalton. Hello. all I hear in the background is this one of his balls just bouncing down the hall as Loki runs back and forth after it. It's kind of fabulous. Okay, where were we? We were in Transylvania is where we were. But yeah, I had said I was gonna stream today, and then I wasn't quite sure because it was just really rough at work. It was my first day back. Hi, Rurder. Hello. My first day back after like that week's vacation I took, and then I was sick for a week. And I got to work, and we had a no-call, no-show. And I found out that we might be losing somebody else this week. I was like, really? Really? I'm like, I didn't even get to relax at all on my vacation, and now we're gonna be short again. But I woke up a little bit, so we can run for a little while. My schedule's gonna let me have a couple hours tonight, and then for the next few days I probably won't be able to stream because it'll be one of those get home late, have to go to work early, sleep is important deals. Probably also change out of my Beyond the Veil outfit. We're in Besieged, right? Besieged. Yeah, we're in Besieged. Because once again, this is the one and only game I actually have outfits for, like, each area. And that's my Besieged outfit. Gotta have the cross for the vampires, you know. And the gas mask for the vampires. And the ghouls. Very important. But yeah, I'm just gonna derp around here a little bit. I kind of like this theory of finishing off some of the Transylvania missions that I haven't done over in SWL yet, even if I did do them over in TSW. I can take some from the Vampire Hunter. I'm actually gonna start with the first one, because usually sometimes the two missions will kind of flow into each other better. So you can, hi Loki. How's it? Actually, before I hit the button, how's everybody else doing? I know some of you are probably coming in from Nash's show. Got my 2-second blurb on Wrinkle in Time if you're around at the right time. I don't like I said, like they changed a lot. Yeah. Got a doggy over here now. Oh wait, we gotta do the emote hype. So he knows that he's a very good ham stealing dog. Yeah, good emote. Good. Good. Like I missed most of it again because I was at work. I hate when that happens, but you know, paying my bills is nice. Good thing. I generally prefer being able to do that. Yes, I did see. And I wasn't joking. I am so excited when people get actual screenshots of that when I miss it, since that part doesn't get recorded for later. So if I miss my doggo on the show, then I just miss my doggo on the show, and that's very sad. I also did hear about the ham. Very much did hear about the ham. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Top Hat. You got the doggo. This is what happens when you sub. You get the doggo emote and you get the doggo on the screen. I think that's very important. Well, Dalton, I'm glad. I am very glad they cheer you up. I do them because I enjoy them, but I also very, very much understand that feeling. Yay! Yes, Top Hat. We can do joint hype now. There's been, if I can click the right buttons, there's been a lot of points in my life where different streams, different shows have really helped me out a lot. So I feel that, and that means a lot to me that I can help you out that way. That's okay. We love you even without Grady's. We're all. I feel like Bob Ross all of a sudden. Like we're all here just to have a good time and just to chill and relax and there are no mistakes. There's only happy accidents. My hair's wrong though. I mean, I probably have enough of it if I permed it, but it wouldn't be the same effect. I don't remember what I was saying. I was probably complaining about work and being exhausted. Yes, happy little Lokis. Many happy little Lokis. But I am... I do. I feel like Bob Ross. I was just going to be like, well, and I'm happy for everybody who's here with me. And maybe I've been watching too much Bob Ross. Yeah, he would not be the worst person to emulate at all. I loved watching him when I was a kid, and I'll still watch the streams on here sometimes. He's one of the auto hosts on my channel. Hello, Fantastic Worlds. And occasionally Murder and Abomination. Yeah, We're here for the happy trees and the zombies, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, Nash isn't lying about that, because Loki can get the bathroom door open to get in there, but since it swings shut the wrong way, he, closes it when he tries to get out, and then he's stuck, and he's yelling, and then we can't... Sometimes we can't figure out where he is, because it sounds like he's out in the living room, just because of the weird echoes. Yes, 20-year veteran of the Air Force, oh yes. I don't know if it's still up. I know we should get into gameplay here. I don't know if it's still up, but there was a Humble Bundle just a little while ago that was Bob Ross Humble Bundle. It had a few painting programs that maybe we'll play around with sometime, but it also had that Bob Ross documentary. I was watching that last week. Oh, I'm sorry you fell asleep, Gamers Tavern. Abstruse. Both names. I missed the last 15 minutes or so because I think I was trying to get food. I missed it too. You don't have to feel too bad. Oh, Humble gave that one to you? Yeah, I saw there were a bunch. I haven't gotten into the programs and the games yet, but I surely watched the documentary. Oh, it is still up? Thank you for checking, Herder. Okay, I'm gonna run the cut screen here quick. Maybe we do something before I have to pass out.
All vampires have the same weakness. That makes them vulnerable. They might live forever, but without blood, they're harmless. Every day they need to drink, and once they've run through the wild game, they need to rely on field rations, so to speak. Most of them are mongrels, lowest of the low, willing converts to undeath. They've been recruited from the ranks of criminals and misfits, promised eternal life and glory in exchange for a life in darkness. Some are older, stronger, centuries old, clever too, and they're real tough to put down. And then you got your pure breeds. They've been around since the dawn of things, since the night grew fangs. I'd not last 5 seconds in that fight. So I have to be smarter than them, more resourceful. It's taken me a while to find the right mix, but I think I got it now. I just haven't been able to get close enough to give it the proper test run. Tell you what, seeing as you're pretty much immortal your own self, I'll let you have the honors.
What does Griff know better than to do? She knows better than to mouse off the screen in a cutscene. Yeah, actually, Gamers Tavern, you've just reminded me of the one streaming update I did not get a chance to tell everybody last time. I have been playing around more with automod. I turned down the settings so you shouldn't get hung up just for swearing anymore. So that should be a plus. But I'm still trying to... There used to be a way, it was either through automod, or I'm sorry, yeah, it was either through automod or Moobot, where you could mostly have links banned, but you could still allow people to link for a certain period of time. And I'm trying to do that again. I've had a few friends of mine, even on small streams, that had people come in and post links that were not safe to follow. And I know I don't want any of that here. It might be unlikely, but it could happen. But I still need to dig through some more and find that compromise where, you know, I can allow somebody that I trust to put a link in the stream. I know I used to be able to do that. And maybe it was through Moobot. Maybe it wasn't through the automod. No, none of the vampires glitter. There's a couple vampires that are kinda and ricey vampires, but most of them are the Soviet super soldier vampires. Hi, Simon. Hello. Allow command? Maybe. Yeah, it is a bot. Okay, then I was right, it is a bot, so it probably was Moobot. So before I do next stream, I'll have to re-enable another bot on top of the automod, just because like I said, I want the stream to be safe. I don't want anybody coming in randomly linking something that's not safe to follow, but I want you people that I trust to be able to link something. Oh, let's pick up the actual dart gun. That would be good. Hi, Grady. Hi, Grady.
Quick access inventory updated.
Are you sad that the attention's not on you anymore, Grady?
Watch your back.
Is that what this is? That's the poison. This is gonna be another one of those ones where I have to line up right. There we go. Yeah, if I grow, I will eventually need actual real mods. Yeah, Raritor, I saw it. The sub-alert did appear on screen. I was excited. It was the giant Loki dog. Thanks, Gamers Tavern. I'm trying so hard because I'm so used to calling you abstruse, but you're Gamers Tavern in this chat, and I don't want people confused over who I'm talking to. Oh, we got Grady. I gotta stop because I not Grady hype. What animal am I even talking about? Nash and I mix them up all the time. I'm not even gonna feel bad. Yeah, and the single player here you can do too. Transylvania. PSW, I went all the way to Kaiser solo. And they actually made this version of the game a little bit more solo friendly. They especially made it more solo friendly. I was showing somebody this the other day. They added this anima allocation thing, which looks complicated, but basically what it means is even if you have a whole bunch of heal gear, you could move this little dot and decide, okay, you know, I'm working in my heal gear, but right now I'm playing solo, so I want it over here now. And then if you want to go do a dungeon, you can be like, oh, I want to be a tank now. Now, obviously, if you're doing like serious dungeons, you still want to actually be spec'd for tank or healer and know what you're doing. But as far as a tank or healer who wants to DPS while they're soloing, that is much easier to do now. You don't have to have 2-3 different sets of gear. I feel like that didn't get a whole lot of attention when it came out, and old players returning may not know that that's a thing, but that's a thing they did. What command to see that screen? That is N. That's the same command as your actives, your passives, and your build manager. I've got mine pretty solidly DPS, but yeah. Oh, you've been hesitant to pick it back up since gear was much harder to come by in the early revamp days. I can understand that. What am I doing now? I'm just killing more things now. Already poison things, now I just have to kill them. Oh, poison more. I need to poison them before I kill them. That's what this is supposed to be teaching us. Poison the thing. Poison the thing. Hey. Bet you they're interrupting me. Like, okay, I want to kill you guys, but still poison someone. Hide over here. No, this is not working out as I planned. This is not working out at all. You are not cooperating. Well, that one didn't work. You're mostly sword blood, yeah. Yo. I don't know, I was Blade AR in the old game, and I've had a few people rightfully tell me that that's maybe not the best combination either here or in the old game, but it's the one I find fun. And it works for me. You know, and it's a cliche to say it, but I think that's really the most important thing. Like, does it work for you? Is it fun? If it is fun for you to min-max and do the super duper high level dungeons, then that is awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. But if it's fun for you to just play the game, then just find weapons that are fun. Find a way you can play those weapons so you don't get dead too often. Oops. I'll just accidentally shoot extra things, that's fine. Move further into the camp. We can do that. We have that power. Anything angry? Probably missing lore over here. Oh, we have somebody visiting. We had Grady and Loki hype earlier. We did. We missed the Grady and Loki hype. We missed it. We did. That everybody gets super excited when you're mentioned. Or the doggy. Or the Loki boy. Yes, flying floof. Oh, Grady, look at Grady, look! Loki's getting hype now. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Grady thinks he's melting. Sword does seem a little bit weird, yeah. Top Hat. We just had Top Hat now has the Loki emote.
Hey!
Yes!
Loki and Grady emotes everywhere.
Yes. This is very important to our plan to... he might get the green screen if you put him up there. He might tear down all of our hard work. Boop, boop.
Boop. There you go.
Boop.
And look at you here.
Oh, you have a Loki, too. Loki. Do you want to say hi to Top Hat? Top Hat has your emote now. Oh, look over there, though. Look over there, say hi. Top Hat has your emote now. It does. Yes, they do. You're so confused. Loki still got to get used to being an internet pet. You know, Grady's had years of experience. Okay, we need to kill more vampires. Thank you for flying, Grady. Loki doesn't want to look into the event horizon of Twitch. Yeah, that's entirely possible. I can't believe he stole. I can't believe Loki. I should specify, you know, who I'm talking about in my pronouns here. I can't believe Loki stole Manchester ham earlier. I mean, I believe it because he's a lab mix. But he's gone 9 years of life without actually stealing people food. He's getting bold in his old age. Doggo is often bamboozled. Doggo is a sweet doggo, but he is not necessarily a smart doggo. Oh, I'm supposed to be testing the poison on you. There we go. We poisoned you. And somehow aggroed your friend. That happened. You gotta poison your friend. Can I poison your friend? No, because you're gonna get in my way. But I just want to poison your super soldier vampire friend. Is that too much to ask? Just to poison your super... Is that too much to ask? Don't let me do it on him. Oh, because I am bad at reading my mission hints tonight. I already poisoned the one. I don't have to poison the others. It should still let me, though. That's what I don't get. That's supposed to be the point. You figure out that poisoning something actually helps, so then you keep doing it. Yeah, see? You poison more. I was just doing something weird. Hitting the wrong one or something. There we go. Move further into the camp. We can do this. No, we're pretty sure Loki will try to eat cat poop given the chance. We keep the cat litter and the cat food in the Nasty Studio with baby gate up. Because we know for a fact that Loki will eat the cat food given a chance. But a couple of the times that Loki's made it into there, he also started sniffing around the litter box. So, given the chance, he would probably also eat cat food. Which is so good to know. And we've got more people in chat that are like, oh no, he will. We heard that story. Oh, you got the Romero title? That's a very satisfying title to get. Loki usually doesn't seem to know what to do about wildlife, though. I mean, he's a lab mix. He is, in theory, like a hunting dog. But I remember I took him outside to pee one time, and there was a rabbit just right there, just maybe a couple feet away from us, just staring at him. And Loki kind of looked at him and tilted his head, and then, like, just wandered off in the other direction, like, okay, whatever, I don't know what you are. Why do dogs try to eat cat poop? I assume it smells like food to them. I mean, most excrement does still hold, like, some... It's not like real food, but it still holds some, like, nutrients in it, so I assume dogs are just a little less picky about it. See, the hide from predators only makes sense for their own poop. Oh, yeah. Gamer's Tavern, 2 reasons. Poop is a scent tracker, so eating it hides it from potential predators. Yeah, that's eating their own poop, though. And I have had friends whose dogs would eat their own poop. I forget if she was my assistant manager at Chuck and Dogs at the time, or if it was my store manager, or if she was my assistant manager for a while, and then later on she was my store manager. But anyway, one of her dogs would play with his frozen poop in the winter and then eat it. She used to come to work with glorious stories about poopsicles flying across the yard. Thank you, Gamers Tavern. That's what I was trying to say, and I wasn't making a whole lot of sense. Protein is the word I wanted. I might as well keep shooting. Like, if you're doing this at level, then the poison gun helps a lot. It's just not quite so necessary for me. Bye-bye. Okay. You hate men of mystery types, Kirsten. Oh, look at me. I've got a backstory. I bet you it involves vampires killing his family. Tragic, I'm sure. Let's focus on facts and results. Those human blood bags are what's allowing the vampires to become more controlled and sedentary than they actually are. This isn't evolution. Someone figured the shit out and administered it because they want to lead a unified vampire front. For what purpose? The answer to that question lies in further facts and research. Ciao, ciao. Hey, we got our first dossier, guys. We got our we have other agents, obviously, but this is our very first agent dossier out in the wild from completing a mission. So, yay us. Very yay us. And that's what I don't have yet. I mean, the passive is for pistols and health. So, you know, if I was a very smart player right now, I would be looking up stuff on the auction house, and I would be selling this dossier, because they're still going for a lot right now. But the problem is I'm also a collector. I am a huge collector in games, and this is an agent I don't have yet. So, whether I ever actually play pistols or not, I still want the agent. So apologies to anybody that this is breaking their heart, that I just picked up an agent that I'll probably never use. But I'm a collector, and there's all these pages of agents. All these pages. Oh, you finished a mission. Hey. You finished one and you were successful. That's always a plus. Why don't you go run that one? There is very neat flavor text in all of those. I'm just kind of skimming through because that's not what I'm focused on this stream. You tell a person, it's a dossier. I love how they've done that. You're not technically selling the person. You're selling their dossier, you know, to the highest bidder who's willing to pay them. Which vampire? That one's not reacting. You see how the name is in orange? It's not reacting because it is specifically a mission monster. And they do that to make it a little less likely that you'll get in other people's way. Like, this one, it won't drop anything good. It is only to complete that mission. It won't aggro on you if you're not working on the mission. So hopefully less people will kill it and get in the way of other people trying to complete the mission. I made this sound a lot more complicated than it is, but that is why. Now we'll go back to the vampire hunter. I'm gonna cheese it and I'm gonna jump back. Or because he's shy. Or because I look like a weird vampire. Those are all excellent reasons, though. I like that much better. I actually legitimately love that there are so many people in my chat who can have a sincere discussion about why dogs eat cat poop, why dogs eat their own poop. Again, like, I used to work at an animal shelter, and I used to work, Chuck and Don's was a pet food and supply store that was very big on teaching all of us pet nutrition and stuff. I am not a vet. I am not a vet tech, but I love when other people I know have some of this kind of useless knowledge floating around in their heads that I do. Was Loki? Yes, Loki was a rescue. I got Loki from my local shelter. It was kind of odd. He was actually being given up by the shelter's groomer because Loki does not share toys with other dogs well. She's a groomer. I mean, she groomed for the shelter, but she also groomed for other dogs. And I guess they had a dog over at one point, and he, like, he didn't bite the dog, but he was like lunging towards a dog, and there was also a kid in the area. Again, he didn't bite the kid. He didn't actually bite anybody. But being a dog groomer, and there's dogs and kids around all the time, she felt like she needed to find him a new owner. And that was before I worked there. I know this is getting long, but like I adopted the dog, I met the groomer that way, and then like maybe a year or two later I wound up working at the shelter. So he also has my birthday. And it is his legit birthday because she originally got him, she knew the family she got him from. So his birthday is legitimately not the same year, obviously, but yeah, Loki has my birthday. What else are we talking about before I continue? Yeah, Simon, I'm also kind of overpowered for this. I'm like Tokyo levels and doing missions back in Transylvania. So that makes it go. Although I think a lot of the fights go a little faster in SWL. They made a lot of things just a little bit more user friendly. Let's go the way I actually meant to go. Okay, now which one is this? In English. Whatever's happening at the nearby farm, its source lies in the secret world, and contends the vampire hunter, so must the remedy.
Cool as a cucumber, aren't you? Thought you secret world folks knew how to take care of yourself. Or is it simply that your skin is so thick fangs don't pierce them? Are you so powerful now? You believe you're immortal? So did that one. I got no love for your world. Or for you. We just happen to ride the same boat across these stormy seas. I'm down in steerage with the common people. But you? Well, you're riding first class with the royalty of the secret world, aren't you? Oblivious to the ripples you make by throwing rocks from the top deck. Ripples that end up killing innocents. There's a nest of vamps and I don't know what up on that farm. I've been hearing screams and other sounds like nothing you ever want to hear again. Now I know my limits. I hunt vampires only, and I hunt them alone, on account of not having skin as thick as yours. I stay quiet and invisible, and that's how I live to see tomorrow. If you got a single shred of dignity left, you go up there and face the consequences of your actions. You take care of this. You look them in the eye and you come to terms with what your secret world is doing to us all. Or so help me God. When this is all over, I will hunt you down my own self.
Not everybody's happy to see us. Voice actor. There are a lot of voice actors. We were talking about this in another stream. There's a lot of voice actors. I don't always remember all of them. There's one in Kingsmouth who's the same actor who was Tuvok. There are some recognizable voices in this game. Yeah, Loki, when I go back to the mission hints so I don't forget to pick something up again. When I picked up Loki, the first dog that I owned personally was Charlie. I picked him up while I was working at Chuck and Don's, and this is gonna sound a little bit like, ooh, mystical and stuff, but just I've been working there for a while and learning about dogs. And I was thinking one day, and I'm like, you know, I feel like I should go visit the shelter. You know, I'm kind of, I wasn't gonna pick up a dog that day. I was just, you know, I kind of want to check it out. I'm kind of curious. I think my mom, yeah, my mom wanted to come along, so I said, sure, you know, you can come along, that's fine. And we were looking at all the dogs, and I've always liked bigger dogs, but I was thinking about getting a smaller one, and, you know, a bunch of the dogs were all super excited and everything. But none of them seemed like they would work well for where I was living. And I was just about to leave, and my mom's like, well, what about that one in the corner? That was Charlie. He was perfectly quiet, but giving, like, super big eyes. And he was also a lab mix. They think he was mixed with Chesapeake Bay Retriever, but they weren't sure. He was picked up as a
Additional
stray.
assignment received. Initializing.
So I went home with Charlie. I had him for a few years. He actually died relatively young. He very suddenly wound up with stomach cancer. And it was kind of traumatic. It was one of those things that he got really, really sick over the course of a weekend. And I couldn't bring him to the vet because my vet wasn't open on weekends. And then I took him in Monday before work, and they had to put him down that same day. So after that, I really wasn't sure about getting another dog. And I wasn't planning on, I think when I got Loki was maybe a little under a year after, and I had meant to wait longer. But again, it was one of those things, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna look around at the shelter and kind of see what they have, and then I saw this other lab, and he's got my birthday. It's funny how you pick up animals sometimes. And even when I'm saying this, like, everybody, you know, PSA, if you don't already know, picking up an animal is not entirely this mystical thing. Be aware of how to take care of it, make sure you can afford it, make sure you know what kind of care it needs, all of that good stuff. But yeah. Well, that chinchilla I had, who lived to be 21, we originally picked up her and her sister just because we felt bad for them, because they'd been at the pet store so long, and nobody was taking them home. And I wanted with my pretty girl who lived 21-year-old chinchilla. Yeah, I guess the voice is always fun. Oh, okay, am I gonna say it right? Is it Boss Cohen? I'm so bad. I am so bad with screen names sometimes. Okay, what was I doing? I was investigating the East Field. Don't mind me, I'm just killing tormented scarecrows while talking about cute pet adopting stories. I still think the scarecrows are some of the most terrifying things in the whole game. Okay, investigate the East Field. By investigate, I'm sure you just mean kill things, right? We couldn't possibly go wrong there. Well, we got one challenge completed. That's not the one we're working on. We are burning more shit down. That is what we are doing. And I stood in the fire. Because I'm DPS, and that's what we do. We stand in the fire. Make all the haystacks burn at once. This is one of those. I'm gonna have to kill more to make this happen. Because I've got my sprint turned down for the stream anyway, but you also can't sprint while you're in battle. So we get to kill the things quick. And then try to set everything on fire at once. I think it's timed. Maybe it's not timed. Maybe I should have been setting them on fire as I went. This is one of those missions that I don't think I've played since I was in TFW. So it's been a while. I'm completing random missions that I'm not actively working on, so that's a start. Nope. Nope, you cannot. No knockback from you. We have somebody else to kill. Can you come over here so I don't have to walk in fire to... No. No, you're... Yes! My Revenant will beat your Revenant! Where'd you go? Nope, nope, there you are. There you are. I got you. I gotted you. Some players just want to see the world burn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, you guys have so many fabulous Scarecrow references. I love it. Oh no, a lot of this world is very pretty. It's also mostly kind of dark and sad, and right now we're in one of the gloomier parts of the game, but it's very pretty. Okay, investigate the nearby barn. Oh, that sounds like it'll go well. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Hello. Hello, Scarecrow friend. Hello, another Scarecrow friend. Chickens! Okay, so there are occasionally animals in the secret world. There's seagulls, there's ravens, there's owls, there's donkeys at one point, there's camels, there's horses. Like, there are animals in game, but I so rarely notice them as I'm running around doing other things that every time I just, like, see random chickens, I'm like, chickens! Chickens! Okay. Ah! And that's what happens when you get too excited about chickens in a video game. That was entirely my own fault. I'm just gonna clear this mission out quick. It's just a generic one, so there's nothing neat in the... Nothing neat in the turn-in information. See if I can remember which barn I want. That one I can't enter. Oop, there's me at. I feel like this is one of the ones I actually used to maybe run a lot. Will you? I always liked the Scarecrow missions. One of the darker areas in game. Ignite an inanimate Scarecrow. Yeah, I really want to start setting these guys on fire. That sounds like it won't get me in trouble at all, right? Right? Yeah. Now, if you could set the whole barn on fire, that would seem like a much smarter plan. Just me. Okay, they will fight after a minute. I wasn't sure if I just killed the other one too fast, or if they actually die from the flames. Yes, Legend of Zelda taught me how dangerous chickens are too. You cannot pick them up in this game, but I would also never ever try. Never. Ever. No, absolutely no creepy ritualistic events in this barn. Nope. Everything seems on the up and up here. Oh, I want some fire or get something done. This is the other problem when you're like OP for a place, you start not paying attention to your health, and then suddenly the screen goes dead, and the screen goes red, and you're like, oh wait, crap, I actually am being injured. Ignite the central cross to engage the headless terror. Yes! It sounds like exactly what I want to do with my time. If you were in this creepy, horrible barn of death, wouldn't you want to ignite the central cross to engage the headless terror? Certainly. Yes, so many. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong with the headless terror I've unleashed. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Okay, sure, let's investigate the burned farmhouse now, because investigation has done us no harm so far. Get the shotgun ones, because they have that knockback on them. True, I did not take this job to be safe. Yeah. Ah. What did... Oh. You. Killing scarecrows again. There we go. Oh, that one's not a happy deer. We saw happy chickens earlier, but that one's not a happy deer. That is not a happy Bambi. Ooh, hello. Pick up the feather, sure. Or, oh. I actually don't remember what you're supposed to search for him for. Search for him for? Ah. Think probably not that barn, but I feel like there's another barn here that also has the not right symbols. You guys once again get to experience the joy of a player who technically completed this probably more than once in TSW, but now fails to remember how to do it because it's been so long. Yeah, the Scarecrow areas are not some of the most cheerful areas in game. Not that any area in game is really that cheerful, but... I mean, some of them are. To be fair. We were out at the park in Kaiden the other night, and that's a lovely area. All the cherry blossoms and... Okay, I was right, it is up here. And no, there wasn't a hint there. You're supposed to be exploring for that mission. That's not foreboding at all, right? Not even a little bit? In chat, we are discussing who which factions real life people slash celebrities would be a part of, which is always kind of fabulous. There we go. First time complete for this version of the game. And I explode. Right now the Ox weapons are not in game, and they, unless I missed something, they haven't said anything about necessarily putting them in. Oh, they have said they might come back? Okay. That's one of the ones I kind of lost track of. Oof. Puns! Such puns! Okay, Kirsten, I looked into the vampire hunter, aka John Smith of Nebraska, so I was half right. Family killed, just not by vampires. His trail's a bit helter-skelter. We'll let you know if the story gets interesting. In the meantime, don't let him give you any more morality lessons. Our only responsibility is to the shareholders. As for the farm, it's your basic revenant field. Revenants are all about finding ground that's fit to sow suffering. Reports suggest that Transylvania is particularly fertile. Continue the good work out there, cutting through the indignant bullshit, burning the rotten corpses, etc. KG. I love you, Kirsten. I love you so much, Kirsten. You are my mentor. Who else do we have out here? We already ran, I think we already ran her missions. Dang. I'm trying to remember which one. I guess we could run hers. That would at least give us a little bit of change of pace from the vampires and the ghouls and stuff. Let's go visit the old magic lady creature. I know! Dude, Last Train to Cairo is so much better if you have the whip for it. I am still sad not to have that. And I finally have the full Indiana Jones outfit. I had enough extra coins in TSW. I did not get all of the like the bullion outfits in TSW, but that one I completed and then transferred over to SWL. So like I have the entire Indiana Jones outfit, but I don't have the whip anymore. So just what are you supposed to do? Now, for those of you who do not know Otterdown, what happens when you make a bad pun is you have to go to the penalty box. They keep cookies and beer there, so, like, it's okay. But we put you in the penalty box. You're going to bed? Okay, good night, Raritor. I'm honestly probably only going for maybe another hour tonight, because I gots to work tomorrow. Happily closing again, but I do gots to work. Did I run the right way, or did I? No, I ran the right way. The right way. I can speak words. I am a good word speaker. There, and I haven't done her missions in this version yet either, so there we go.
You'd think a lovely old lady like me would have no enemies. Well, when you've been around for as long as I have, you're bound to make some. Most are long dead. Some, unfortunately, are as long-lived as I am. Say hoot! Why is this little wheel pointing to food? I can't ever seem to make things sharp. Those third-age hollow imagers were so much easier to use. The Vampire Queen sees me as either a threat or an annoyance. I'm not sure which, but she wants to get rid of me. I thought I'd be extra annoying and send her a photograph. Oh well. I can always make a swift getaway. But I'm needed here. I'm protecting more than my tree against Lilith's children. If I flee, it won't be long before they all fall, and that'll cause trouble everywhere. They're making your life easier, though, gathering in one place like that. Just the sort of thing we need for a preemptive strike. And I'll see if I can't dig up some other device to capture your moment of glory.
One of the things I love about this character is they kind of play off the, oh, she's an old grandma who doesn't know how to use a camera, but at the same time she was around during a time of technology that far, far surpasses ours. So, I always kind of like that. And yes, thank you, chat. She is absolutely awesome. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but when I run stuff on this character, unless I'm in Kaiden, none of these missions are the main story mission. The main story mission is exquisite in this game. They just didn't give you the ability to rerun it on the same character for the longest time. They didn't have the coding in there to do it. So other than when I'm out in Kaiden, I'm not spoiling the main story mission here. I'm just running around doing the side missions because the NPCs are cool and I don't mind doing them. Somebody does need to... She's one of the only ones not on Twitter. Also, FYI, anybody who doesn't know, there are official TSW/SWL Twitter accounts. They're not used as much now as they used to be, partly because they were originally controlled by one of the previous lead writers, and he is no longer with Funcom, although he is working with them on something now, I believe. But it's kind of on and off how often they're around, but there is one of the bonuses of being in a modern day MMO. There is a real Kirsten Geary account, there's a Sonic account, Damon has an account, Carter has an account, Danny has an account, Saeed has an account, Nasir has an account that gets used even less than the others. I think the Buzzing has an account. I feel like I'm missing some, but those are the ones that I remember just offhand. And they were especially awesome for the RP community. The devs did some little like mini ARGs using that. They called it Twitterverse. They did some nice little mini ARGs with the Twitter NPCs. And then it's also, like I said, it's awesome even just for a player to interact with the NPCs, but especially the RPers in game. They would engage with their RP, and it was really awesome. Oh god, if John could get an account. Oh. Search for useful item. I think I actually know which one I'm supposed to have. Oh, maybe not. I thought I had to pick up the apple. Okay, I do. That might be one of the ones that I wasn't supposed to know that I had to pick up the apple. I just vaguely remember this from playing it through in the last version. You would run John's account? Yes, exactly. Hey Chuck, I'm on Twitter now. You know, I want to say I hope they would do that for season 2 when it comes out. But season 2, that's we're supposed to be kind of done with the filth being the main part of the story, I thought. I could be misremembering, but I thought the big deal was that all of this season 1 is more focused on the filth. And then when you get into season 2, we don't know for sure what it'll all be focused on, but it's starting with the Morning Light. I don't know, I'm still waiting to hear John in my head from those cannon jars we found. Hello. We found a friend. We found a big, nice friend. Hello, friend. Hello. Hi. Okay, assess the threat in the canyon. Our friend's gonna come with. Our friend's gonna make sure we're okay. Like the opposite of an escort mission. I guess I'm spoiling, but our friend will help. Continue following, friend. We like you. Hello, vampire. Werewolf. See, we've been fighting too many vampires the last few missions. Our friend is so helpful. Our friend doesn't like it when you're mean to us. Since I'm kind of OP for this area, I might be more powerful than our friend right now, but it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. 1% less Orochi incompetence. Actually, both the Orochi and the Morning Light I find really interesting. Just the difference in how you view them. In the beginning of the game, in the middle of the game, middle, you know, thus far. And then when you get through into Kaizen, the different ways that you view both of them throughout the story is kind of cool. I think. Got to figure out a Commodore 64. Bravo. I think the last really, like, pain in the butt thing Nash and I were figuring out was when we were getting the virtual machine to work. So I could play that old PC game Obsidian, which I will still finish. I will still finish Obsidian. I've just been on a Secret World kick. Also, I like really being... very much... Yeah, I can't even talk. I like doing Obsidian when I'm not exhausted from work, so that I can spend a little bit more time talking about it, since not a lot of people have played it. Out through the top of the canyon. And... I don't wanna go. I feel like I got off course and started running the wrong way. Okay, no, they want us up there. Probably just kind of going down and around. I jump up there now. We're gonna find. Yeah, I don't think that was the way I wanted to go though. Probably maybe through the sawmill. That would kind of make sense. Let's see. Can I get up and around? Maybe? It's one of those paths in game that I never use unless I'm running the specific mission. We'll see if I remember. That was not gonna help. Hey. But please be good. We don't like killing puppies, but we will kill the were puppies if we have to. What are we still killing, dude? It's dead. Friend. Friend. It's dead, friend. We're okay. It's dead, friend. We're okay. We're just trying to remember the right way to get up and around, the way we need to go. It's okay. I think I misremembered this. I totally did. There wasn't... See, there was. There was an actual path. Is my friend gonna find me again, or did I just mess up all of his pathing forever? I might have messed up all of the poor thing's pathing forever. It's possible. We'll find out if he rejoins us when we reach the next actual waypoint. Otherwise, I apologize that my derping around lost us our new friend. I feel like I've done that before, too. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Or apparently, yes. Why do you say that, Gamers Tavern? Oh, you took the same route? Yeah, I feel like that's not the only time I've done that. I feel like that's something I do fairly often, to be honest.
Hear that?
I'm not sure. What happened?
Some blew up. Heard it. Very concerned. Heard it. Something blew up outside.
Well, the important question is, is it something that we own blow up? Part one.
Oh.
Okay, the sheds are still in one piece.
Yeah.
All of our weird random chemicals are still housed.
I think so.
Okay, it's a good start.
He heard it too. I'm not imagining it because he's marky.
No, I believe you. Is there any reason anybody... Was it fireworks?
Much base fireworks.
Huh.
Fireworks are more high-pitched pop. Gunshots, high-pitched pop. Backfires.
My boyfriend and the dog have just heard an explosion, and I missed it, probably because it sounded like something that was in-game. Yeah, Abstruse was just telling me that Nash was going to be in here in a minute, and I'm like, why? Dude, his dad might have been storing nitro as far as I know. We found everything else.
It wasn't, like, close.
But it wasn't close.
Big. Big enough to hear.
Thank you, chat. Fantastic Worlds is like, I like how Nash tweets at first.
Whoa.
First you tweet, and then you come tell me something blew up.
I wasn't sure, because you didn't react, and I'm like...
I suspect if it was, like, within our property, he probably would have come and told me first.
You heard it, right? Okay. You heard it, right? Yeah.
No, I believe you if you and the dog did. Like, I think I did hear something, but, like, I've got the game in my ears, and I probably assumed it was thunder. Okay, we have a mystery here, but it doesn't seem to be close to us, so that's a good start. Yeah, or it's the Orochi. Or it's those friggin' mason jars full of filth. I don't know if I even remember how to get back up there now. I feel like this has also happened before. that I did that, and then I got dead, and then I had to try to figure out how to get back up there dead. Oh, let's see. We know it's not the rocks this time. The rocks was not the... They were not the intended path. Oh. Hello, Orochis. I maybe should have resurrected there. So I wouldn't have to run through Shadowland to try to remember how to get back to my body. This may have been a poor plan. I have those sometimes. I mean, I try to only have good plans, but... I am almost positive this happens every time I try to run this mission. Okay, buddy is up there. Are we finally on the path? No, we just circled around below it. This might be where I should just run to the nearest anima well so I can actually see what I'm doing. This is actually a super neat effect. And as I've mentioned before, when you're in anima form, sometimes you can see things that you couldn't otherwise see, and they're usually really creepy. But in, like, a rainy, foggy area, it makes it really hard to figure out where you're running. I miss back in TSW, like, you could warp when you were dead. Made it really easy. Get around there this way, maybe? Like, at this point, I just want to resurrect so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Aha! Animal well. I suspect Nash is well, not like personally running up and down the street investigating, but I'm sure he's figuring out if anything's been reported. No, we're not neighbors with Michael Bay. No, Nash said it didn't sound like it was on our property. Like it wasn't close to us. Okay. We want up there. So we should have gone. Probably up around that way is where we should have gone. Yeah. We can try. I mean, I planned on doing more than just a handful of missions tonight, but apparently I picked some longer ones that are even longer if you manage to get lost. In a game you've been playing for 2012, 2016, 2013, 5 years. Game you've been playing for 5 years and you managed to get lost trying to run a mission, so that's a thing that happens sometimes. It's all about the area, any game really, it's all about the areas you're familiar with. Yep, I was just supposed to go up and around this way. Now let's see if I can remember how to not get dead from the sharpshooter. Because that would be useful. I have lost my friend. Keep cover and reach the sniper's nest. Okay, but cover didn't seem to be doing all that much good for me. That's my problem there. Although I did also come up from the wrong side. We'll try it again, you know, actually following the path we were supposed to be on. Because that might help. Maybe. I am also... That's not the button I wanted. We're gonna put my sprint back up for this one. I'll probably be less likely to get dead. That's why I was ducking behind the wrong side. But I can't get over that way. I feel I am missing something important here. I want to get up there. You can't do it that way. There. I'll kill all of you. Shooting me dead. Yeah, you jerk. I was just up here killing things. Wait, why do you? Okay. I guess I understand. Leader of the Northern Ridge. Oh, I guess I can take that down. Sprint. The different speeds of sprint, you don't like jump further if you're running on 6 instead of 3. It kind of changes how you time button presses, but as far as like my jumping, the sprint doesn't affect that. I was just bumping it up because it makes it a little easier to get to a safe area if I'm being targeted. Definitely budget cuts. Well, I figure it's probably like a scan of a paper map, right? Because we can still zoom in and out, right? Right. So, you know, at least like a scan of a paper map. This is supposed to be an area of Transylvania that most people can't get to. Like most of where we visit as secret worlders, you know, the secret places. I went the wrong way, but I'm working on it. There we go. Ooh, you're not happy with me. There's a werewolf NPC you can talk to. I don't think I'll get a chance to do his missions tonight. Because I don't want to go a whole lot longer than 4, but we'll see. The leader of the Southern Ridge. Probably get there. Like, honestly, the maps in game are pretty accurate. Sometimes they're just tough to read, especially if you're zoomed out too much. Which, you know, I'm alright with that, just for kind of the aesthetic. Yeah, PDF. Well, you know, we get GPS for some missions. We totally get GPS for some missions. We actually we backwards track a GPS for one mission. That is actually a really neat mission, to be honest. You have to... I'm trying to think what order it comes in. You found somebody, or a body, or whatever you found. I haven't played this one in a while. And you have to... Yeah, to figure out where they came from, you listen to their GPS. But their GPS obviously is going, you know, in order from back here. So you have to listen to that GPS, figure out what it means in reverse, and get back to where they came from for that part of the mission. That's back on Solomon Island somewhere. It's gonna bug me now that I can't remember specifically which mission it is, but it's Solomon Island somewhere. I want to say it's Savage Coast, because I want to say it's right around Sam Craig's area. There, we found the leader. Now, if I remember right, I want to kill these dudes first. Hopefully or not. Oh, and I aggroed him by accident. Never mind. We're just gonna try to shoot and kill all the dogs. Why am I my fault right now? It's actually her other mission that I wanted to run tonight, but I gotta do them in order. Okay, we're gonna warp back to I can never say her name right's place. Where'd you go, buddy? There you went. Okay. Alright. Because I wanted her other mission that sent me elsewhere. Oh, or is that the really annoying one? She might have the really annoying deathless one, come to think of it. I don't know if I really want to do... I mean, I say annoying. It has some very neat mechanics. Well, we'll try. We see.
Do you really think if I had a choice in the matter, I'd be holed up in this old oak for hundreds of years? Well, maybe I would at that. But at least I'd have a choice. I could have moved to Paris or Barcelona, gone to the movies, eaten some proper cooking, fed the ducks in the park, and seen how the world's been getting on. I'd have had a choice. But I have no choice. I need to stay. Keep an eye out for trouble here. And trouble just found us. I watched what happened on the pewter. When they blew a hole through the world in Tokyo, it stirred up trouble here. I'd been having my hands full since. The Deathless. Lilith always knew how to torture me. And I always knew how to put a stop to her shenanigans. I'm not sure what she's up to these days, but I'm sure it's no good. No good at all. By the time I got here, Lilith already had her little cult of worshippers. She made them immortal. That's her power. But I managed to bind them. For as long as I stay around. But they're straining against their bonds now. Lilith's servants, all of them, everywhere. We'll just have to start here. With the Deathless, while there's still time. You don't have to drink that. It's execrable. Thousands of years, and I never learned to cook a good pot of tea.
Oh, Lilith. I try not to... Again, like, I don't run a lot of story missions on this character. I try not to do a whole lot of spoiling for people who may not have played the game and may have interest in it. But... Oh, Lilith. Lilith. Yep, on the pewter. On the pewter. It must be... I think it's the story mission that brings you here. That she's actually, like, messing around with this guy over here. And it's kind of fabulous. Because you see the computer she's got. And like I said, she's used to... I don't know if this makes sense to anybody who hasn't played the game, but she's used to third age technology. She's used to an age of the universe where their technology was like so much better than ours. And that's why she has trouble with this stuff. It's not because she's used to, you know, pen and paper. It's because she's used to something that's so much more advanced than what we have now. Hercules? It might be. Here, that's... We can zoom in a little here. I mean, it's probably not any particular brand just because this is a video game, but you never know. Knowing this game, it's probably Orochi Tech. Oh yeah, mission report. We're in the heartland of mythical here. Like I said, I was talking about this the other night, that, you know, Solomon Island is mostly Lovecraft, Stephen King, zombies. Egypt is a whole bunch of Egyptian folklore. Transylvania has a few different sections, but a lot of them are a little more like fairy tale mythical. They're still dark, but they bring in a little more like the not so evil supernatural stuff, which is neat. And then, you know, Kaiden is just filth and suffering and ghosts and gaki and horrible, horrible, horrible things. Oldest creature in the world. The Illuminati are admittedly a youth-oriented organization. We respect power more than experience. Oh, that's fabulous. Oop, no. Wrong button. Okay, we'll see if we can at least do this one. Oh, I didn't send it. Yeah, I'm getting tired and derp. Oh, we got extra mute apples. I forgot about that. That goes in the stuff I keep even though I totally should not fill up my inventory with it. Like my extra... I still have my extra inky up here. I am such a dork. I totally forgot I still had my extra inky up there. I should probably get rid of that. I can't sell it. I can't give it to anyone. Go to the courtyard of Our Lady Monastery. And now we have the Deathless. I love the sound effect of their sleeves. That sounds so weird. But I love that sound effect of their sleeves. mean, I've always assumed it was their sleeves. The death list from the outer courtyard. I think I just need to kill a bunch. It's been a while. We'll find out after I kill a bunch and see if anything happens. There we go. Go to the ruins gateway. Oh, apparently Charleston has a history of random explosions. That would have been cool if I knew that before I moved here. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm protecting the... That's right, I'm protecting the owl. I forgot to focus. There's the owl. We are protecting an owl. There's a reason for that. I was trying to figure out if this is that one Deathless mission that, like, you get your action bar swapped so as not to overly spoil. Because that one, like, it's a really neat mission, but it usually takes me longer than it should, which is why I call it annoying. Probably just means I need to get better at it, but... Oh, chemical plants. Okay. Oops. I shot someone by accident. Oh, are you the one that does that one attack? Here, just so you can see what it is. I'm gonna let him do this to me. Oh, you're not doing the thing. Do you not do the flip around thing? Okay, maybe they don't here. There's another area where some of them do this, like, really creepy attack that also, like, spins you around. Those might be different ones. I think this one is another, like, it's some of the parts of the game where it says explore, you need to look around and pay attention to details, but I think this one is just more of a continue through and keep killing things sort of exploration. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Yep. I'm about to run right out of the monastery again, so that was clearly not... That was not where I was supposed to go. Oh, how about you? You look like a friend. Oh, there's lore. There's lore I don't have. But one I want to try to get on stream. Oh, don't. Dudes! Dudes, I was gaping at lore. Don't attack me. Thank you, Grady. See, Grady agrees. That one might need some jumping, and you folks do not want to have to watch me do fun jumping stuff. As usually I'm not very good at it in this game. Like, in legit platformers, I can jump. Give me my credit there. Where are the ruins? ruins. I thought something marked there. But well, maybe. I don't think I can make that jump though. I don't think I can just go up and around like this. Can't get through there. Can't do it that way. You go up and around this way, maybe? Print on? It feels like it should be that way. I know I just said like I wasn't gonna try any of this, and then I'm like, well, but you see, it's lore. Oh, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. All right, we got the lore. Yay! Even the show syntax. The owls are not what they seem. Witness. Oh, and that's one that I don't have a lot of lore of yet. Okay, we had a thing that we were actually doing. Mostly killing things and trying to remember what we were supposed to be exploring for. I'm doing something wrong, because we are not progressing. Or the ruins. Which part are the ruins? Maybe that's my issue. Oh shit, no. Explore the ruins. This I think is the part I was thinking about earlier. No, because that's not the ruins. This is someplace else entirely. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. But that is not what we're doing right now. My exploration remains insufficient. So sleepy. Okay, good night, Simon. I'm not going to be running a whole lot longer anyway. Thanks for coming in, though. My voice is still slightly janky. And the whole sick for a week thing. I don't remember how to... I don't remember what I'm doing. Just... Is it this guy? Not get stuck. I think stuck would be sad. I'm missing something really obvious, and I'm gonna be so annoyed with myself later. Is it you I'm looking for? You're doing a thing. But you're taking me away from the direction my arrow wants me to go. If not now, then eventually there will be somebody watching this stream and just like wanting to spork their own eyeballs out, because unlike me, they've run this particular mission, you know, 5 million times while they were farming Deathless. Why don't you see the obvious solution here? in my nice little red bubble. Going outside my bubble. Over there. I feel like I've had this problem before too. With this particular mission. Which you would think would mean I'd remember what I'm supposed to do, but no, I remember having this issue and I don't remember how I solved it. What is it? Drink that, please? If I don't remember where I'm actually supposed to be going in a couple seconds here, I'll actually look it up. I really don't feel bad about cheating when I know I solved it in the original game. So if I'm streaming something that I know I've played before, I have no issues looking up to find out what I forgot. Let's try killing you. Going to do me any good? No? Okay, I know this will be super entertaining TV for you. But let me double check that I didn't miss something dumb over on TSWDD. They do excellent hints as well as solution. Oh, excuse me. We will see if they have a hint that will remind me what my issue is. Okay, that is what my issue was. Okay. I think I was going too fast. Yep, I went too fast. I did not explore enough. That's on me. Hello, owl friend. Then we can cleanse some more shrines. There's a lot of, in my defense, there's a lot of little buildings like this in game that you cannot enter. It looks like you can, but there'll be like an invisible wall. And I remember now, that's why I had so much trouble with this. Because earlier on in the game, I would always try to explore these buildings. And then it got stuck in my head, oh, never mind. You know, they're always just scenery. They've always got invisible walls. So then when I hit this mission where you actually can explore them, I had already given up even trying. I don't think that's the way I want to go. I'm gonna try to complete this mission before I go, but I'm getting kind of blurry again. Derp. Pretty sure I need to find another gateway. I've got it all turned around, and now I don't know which one I need. They're not it, because I just came from there. Whatever. Don't shoot me. I'm trying to destroy all of you at once. And for the life of me, I can't remember where I need to stand to do that. I'm pretty sure this mission is not supposed to be as complicated as I'm making it. I think if you just do everything in order without getting all turned around and backwards, it actually kind of flows in sequence. I was checking something. I was checking something there, buddy. I was, though. Not nice. I have not heard any reports back yet on the explosion that Nash has heard outside somewhere. So we're gonna assume everything's okay there. Or at least doesn't require any immediate attention. Okay, give me my map. Map. That map will not help. Zoom in this map. That should help more. Okay. Oop, come on. Am I on the wrong side? Barely know where I am anymore. That's that. I got really turned around here, I think. We can do this. No, I was right the first... You guys, I'm so sorry. I was right the first time. I actually had to look this up to double check. I was right the first time. I have to kill a bunch of deathless before it will progress. I kept trying to run over here before because I'm like, oh wait, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I don't have to kill deathless. Yeah, that's the other option. I should not always second guess myself. I was sitting here like, oh wait, no, I misremembered. You don't have to kill deathless. You just have to go to the gateway, and that's why I kept running here. But the mission didn't update because, surprise, I had not killed enough deathless yet. We'll defend the owl. The owl is our friend. Hello, pretty owl. Hello. That owl like. Did a barrel roll. Deathless does kind of show failure in their branding. I agree. Or the church. Oh god. Or the church here. This is the mission I was thinking of. Because then this happens. And then you have very limited abilities. Well, see, I don't think I've played it through in it again. I think I played it through in the original, but not in this one. So we'll see. If I can't get too incredibly far in this, then we might save this for another night. I feel like this is just not one of my favorite missions. Because it's just, yeah, like beating the face against a wall. Okay, we got that one. It didn't used to have a sword though either. Like, it doesn't seem to be doing anything for how much your attack damage is. But it used to be just like mystic sleeves going boom, 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 which was kind of cool. Like, I will give it that. Still got the sound effect though. I don't know, like, I like the sword, but I feel like the magic Fumi sleeves were also pretty cool. Okay, maybe the first time I just had really bad aim, because the last time I played this mission I had tab targeting. That is possible. Sometimes my brain forgets the fact that I don't have tab targeting in game anymore, so I need to actually make sure I'm looking at what I'm attacking. That is... Bulk black wound. Okay, fine. Oh. Yeah, I don't have dodge. I don't have dodge when I'm in this form. Meanies? No meanies? Valid target. There you go. Now we can get in the church. Oh, happy day. No pun intended. It had such weird sound effects when you're a deathless and you're fighting the deathless. It's just... I mean, it's... Maybe I'm weird. I do think it's cool. It's just also weird because it's like dueling sleeve flapping. Is creepy, but is weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about it still. Oh, I wonder, because I swear, didn't we used to have like a whole bunch of, Hi, Grady. I feel like there used to be a whole bunch of the... I can't think of the word I want. Little dudes. Little non-pink dudes. We're gonna pick this up while we're here, too. Okay, we're gonna kill you, and then we're gonna pick up that side mission, so we can get that taken care of, too. That is a side mission that you can only pick up clues in the chest. Do I have to do that in the church? No, that's going back out the other way. Okay, so we can finish this first. Kill you. I'll kill you. That's what we're doing. We're going through all the bother of shifting form, and we're gonna kill you. Baby still here. Oh, thank goodness we got that one taken care of. I forget, is there any lore in this church? We have lore. I'm gonna have to ever come back here ever again. But it's not a bad mission. It's not one of my favorites. Up, and the church came back up. So hopefully I didn't miss anything important in there, because otherwise I will have to just run that mission again. I feel like I missed the search for clues for what was in the altar, though. Like, I don't know if that was actually in the church or not. I can cut these down before the enemies respawn, because that'll open up the church again at least. Then I can double check. Clues might have been right in there, and I'm just getting so tired and derp that I missed them, like, right there. I am impressed that the Deathless haven't respawned yet. That was always the worst part of this mission. Like, if you had issues or you had to leave, then you had to kill everything all over again. No, that's just no hope chest. Now you're back. You're a mission enemy, so you're not gonna aggro. Oh, they're coming back now. Now they're coming back. Right. Right. These are young. Let's see, this is 406. So we'll muck around with the side mission a little bit longer. And then I will call it. I'll be working, I said earlier in the stream, I have some weird hours of work for the next few nights. But we'll either pick up Secret World again, or maybe I haven't been back in Breath of the Wild in a while. And I still need to finish Obsidian. I still might finish the remake of Secret of Mana. I mean, I was mostly enjoying playing it. I didn't hate the thing. There. Search for clues of what was in the chest. Ah. Search for a trace of the camera's owner. I thought I remembered it being outside the church, but I did not want to have to go through all of that just because I didn't look around well enough. And just because I misremembered. Where's the big? So that wasn't real specific. Back here, maybe? Okay. I am clearly getting dirt here. We are going to be terrible and double check that I'm not missing something on this one too. Just, I am loving running with you guys, but I can tell that I'm getting tired and I can tell that I'm kind of drifting off, so. There we go. What? Oh, excuse me. See, when I'm starting to actively yawn on stream, that means I gotta work on wrapping things up for now. I want to go. I want to go. Hi, Grady. Grady agrees. Grady's like, what are you even doing? He's like, both of you humans have been talking to the boxes all night, and you're not petting me. Sure. We have found the wallet. And make something free. Oh, that'll be good. We can leave off at the windmill, because we haven't done any of the missions from the windmill, so if we do jump back in here tomorrow night, that wouldn't be a bad place to start. Or not tomorrow night, but the next chance my work schedule isn't being all weird for me. There we go. I want to run there. I honestly tonight I'm not gonna run there. I'm sorry. The scenery in this game is gorgeous and it is worth running around, but we are trying really hard to wrap this up right now. Right, we have our friends at the windmill. We have a wallet for you. The wallet matters because it's a friend. Oh, hello. And we have mission reports. You make it sound like something out of a Disney afternoon special. A wise, funny old bird and a superhero collaborating to save the world from a wicked sorceress. Great! Now all we need is a hot teenage princess and an Elton John ballad, and we'll be making a killing at the box office. An actual killing. I've seen it happen. There's one important takeaway from this, it's that size isn't everything. The owl may be small, but she packs a punch, and whenever she throws one, we'd like you to be standing behind her. It's common sense, really. Stay on her good side, champ, and you'll do fine. And we collect. And we collect. And I probably already have the great owl. I almost always have the pets. Because TSW. Okay, that is enough for me. Getting in my tired, sleepy derp, barely entertaining part of the night. Thank you very much, everybody who came out. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Just kind of we're back to that Bob Ross thing now. Just thank you, everybody. We're all doing great. You're all wonderful, and there are no mistakes. Just happy little... Yeah. We had the conversation earlier. But you guys take care. I'm babbling. You have a good rest of the night. It's been fun hanging out with you. So thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.